Jury deliberations continue today in Rudy Giuliani's defamation trial. A jury will decide just how much he owes to Georgia election workers for spreading lies about them after the 2020 election. The women say that they've been getting threats ever since he spread the conspiracy theories about them. And despite already being found liable by a judge, the former lawyer for former President Donald Trump continued to lie about the women even during the trial. Scott MacFarlane was in the courtroom, and he joins us now. Scott, good morning.
Anne Marie, good morning. The judge has already found Rudy Giuliani liable for defaming Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss. Today, the jury must decide how much of the $47 million being sought Giuliani must pay. Rudy Giuliani repeatedly said he'd take the stand before the end of his trial and reveal the truth.
You've heard one side. Stay tuned for my testimony. It'll be under oath.
But Thursday, he chose not to. His attorney presented no case after days of dramatic testimony from Georgia election workers Shay Moss and her mother, Ruby Freeman. In tears on the stand, Moss and Freeman described vulgar, vile, and racist threats they received after the 2020 election, like these voicemails played for the jurors.
Hey, I hope you like jail because that's where you're going on your way to hell.
You're wanted for treason. You're a traitor of the United States.
In their testimony, the women recounted conspiracy theories spun by Giuliani, which the January 6 Select Committee detailed last year.
Passing around USB ports as if they're vials of heroin or cocaine.
Including Giuliani's false claim they were exchanging electronic drives to flip votes, when in fact they say they were passing a mint.
It's affecting my life in a major way, in every way, all because of lies.
During the trial, Moss testified, "I'm most scared of my son finding me or my mom hanging in front of our house." And while Giuliani didn't speak in court, the women's attorney played a clip of him talking outside to reporters on Monday, in which he continued to make baseless claims.
They were engaged in changing votes. There's no proof of that. Oh, you're damn right there is. Stay tuned.
The judge has rebuked Giuliani for those comments, and the women's attorneys say he continues to defame Moss and Freeman. But the bottom line is this: Giuliani did not testify in court. His attorneys say it was out of respect for Moss and Freeman, but he also, Anne Marie, spared himself from cross-examination.
Out of respect for them? That's a curious explanation. Certainly doesn't explain his behavior outside of the courtroom. But let's go on to something else, because courts are really busy in Georgia. What's the latest with former President Trump's criminal case in the same courthouse? You know, we had a slew of co-defendants strike deals, and then we kind of stopped hearing about it.
Yeah, in Georgia, it's on a trajectory towards a possible 2024 trial, though potentially later than that. Giuliani is a co-defendant of Donald Trump's in that case. Their legal worlds are really about to intersect. What's more, Giuliani is an unindicted co-conspirator, according to our CBS News reporting, in Trump's D.C. criminal case, the election conspiracy case. You'll recall, Anne Marie, that's scheduled for trial March 4th, but now under review at the U.S. Supreme Court. One issue is on appeal. That could slide later in the year.
All right, Scott MacFarlane, thank you so much, Scott.